So, snow days are great,
Yeah.
but they're kind of the enemy of doing a high school sports show.
Yeah, not a lot of games tonight.
Yeah.
And not a lot of games. It didn't matter if it was Florida or Georgia. Just nothing. No school, no game. I mean, you can't play a game if you're not going to school.
But we are still here to give you a full court Friday
Well, we
with
had.
the teams that did play. And let's go ahead and get that started on Boot Hill, shall we?
Yeah, Madison County hoops in the midst of another great season, 14-3. Cowboys welcoming Hamilton County to their gym. The Trojans have struggled. Cowboys starting out strong. Check out the no-look pass. That's LeBron Lee 2, Kevin Gilly 2-0 Magic. A few minutes later, Lee has the ball near the sideline. He lets the shot go. It's good. A deep three. It's 10-0. They don't stop there. The triple misses, but Lewis Gaddy Jr. pulls it down. The rebound, puts it back. Foul called. He completes the three-point play. Cowboys have scored 20 points. Trojans still looking for their first. They do finally get on the board with a three and a not hesitation layup from Hayden Tabor, but this game is all Cowboys. Madison County doubling up Hamilton in the final, 70-35.
All right, let's head away to the ladies. Look away, Trojan fans. The Madison County girls also come into play tonight. Another monstrous lead early on. Jaden Wesley, she's going to keep it all herself, going around the world for the layup. Cowgirls up 25-4, and we're still in the first quarter. They keep pouring it on, guys. Good finish with the right hand combined with a forgiving rim. Gets that one to fall. How about a Cowgirl steal? She goes right to the hoop, draws the contact. It's 33-6. Rail Sherry Lee Robinson finishes off an incredible first quarter of basketball for Madison County. They led 39-6, and you can probably guess what the final is in this one. A lot to a little, 82-34. An impressive night all the way around, the ladies and the guys for Madison County.
Good stuff for the team from Boot Hill. Franklin County trying to avenge their earliest loss at the Hawks Nest to their arch rival Port St. Joe. 5 of their last 7 lost for Franklin County. However, Sharks in the home white, and here getting the defense. Justice Barber tipping it away. Zay Jenkins wrestles it away, lays it in. A 9-point lead for the home team. Second quarter, Seahawks now down 13. JaMichael Miller drives and shoots. First block, but then he gets it back. Gets a foul, misses the and one. Near the end of the half, hey, when you cover Jenkins, best to cover well beyond the arc, because bang, 35-20 PSJ at the half. Third quarter, a 12-0 run from Franklin. Sadiq Jones to Jemiah Allen on the break. Sharks able to hold on, though, and build this back to a double-digit lead, unfortunately. It is a sweep in the regular season as PSJ downs Franklin County 62-47.
All right, the Valdosta State men's basketball team, they're doing pretty good, guys. Ranked 11th in the country, 15-2 on the year. They got a big few days coming up. They host West Alabama tomorrow, and then 4th-ranked Alabama Huntsville on Monday. You talk about snow days. That game was supposed to be played last night, got moved to Monday, but their success can be contributed to consistency for the last 2 decades. The same face has been coaching them. That's Mike Helfer. He's the head coach. He celebrates 2 decades in Valdosta this year, and there is nowhere else he'd rather be. The complex is Mike Helfer's domain.
Get to the corner,
And the same feeling he got when he first stepped on the court in Valdosta 20 years ago is the same feeling he still gets today.
I know that tells me, like, I'm in it. Let's go both ends.
For the past 2 decades, Helfer has graced the sidelines for Valdosta State, winning nearly 400 games with 15 winning seasons, capturing 7 Gulf South regular season titles and making 8 NCAA tournament appearances.
I know a lot of coaches that they've won early on in their careers and then they get stuck and set in their ways. He's not like that. He adjusts to the guys that he has and he makes it work.
I just love coaching. I love influencing kids and, you know, helping them.
Let's outlet to the point guard.
It's a passion that started at an early age.
I played 3 sports and I like 3 sports. Deep down, you're like, which one do you really like? For me, it was basketball, and I just liked it. I liked it as a player. I was a point guard, so I was kind of understand the game and the strategy and the philosophy. And I think that just led me into coaching, and I've been blessed.
Southern Poly, outside of Atlanta, gave him his first opportunity as a head coach. And after 8 seasons, on July 28, 2005, Mike Helfer became the new head coach of the Blazers.
This would be a great place to recruit to, a great place to live, a great place for a family down the road. I mean, just had everything, and I think any of our head coaches at Valdosta State probably feel the same way. I felt lucky to be chosen to come here.
Wing, wing, wing. All right, now,
And while the success has kept him here professionally, personally, it's his family that's made the decision to stay an easy one.
I had a conversation with Chase in the car, and he asked me, he said, Dad, if you were Division I, we might not get to see you as much. He looked at me and he said, I'm kind of glad you did not go Division I. And that kind of helped justify it for me. I love being a coach or whatever, and this is a great profession, but, you know, I need to be a dad first and a husband first.
Good, stay high, Luke. Yeah.
A love for his family that's kept him in a community working for a university he loves just as much.
He always comes in with a smile on his face. I say that every day.
Every game out there, I'm going to give him my all, because he really understood where I was coming from. He's a great dude, and I feel like he'll do the same thing for us.
Chop, chop. Chop, chop.
To watch our guys, you know, be able to walk around with Valdosta State on their chest and be proud. Doing it for yourself is way down the line, in my opinion.
And as the Blazers look to make season 20 a special one thing is for sure. Helfer will continue to walk into the complex with that smile on his face, knowing this is where he belongs. A lot of fun catching up with Coach the other day. And I think I was joking with him about life. It always kind of works out the way it's supposed to. I'm a firm believer in that myself. But get this, so when he was at Southern Poly, the first game that he coached in was at Valdosta State.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
So he said that was kind of his first taste of kind of getting a taste of what Valdosta State Division II basketball was really like. But how ironic is that? That's the first place he coached as a head coach at Southern Poly, and that's where he ended up.
I guess he decided he liked it, huh?
Yeah, I think he liked it. And I asked him, I said, so Coach, we got another 20 years in us? And he just laughed. He goes, I ain't going anywhere. He's like, if they want me, I'm staying here. So
I mean,
love that for him.
that guy still looks young, you know?
Oh, yeah. Young, and we were joking with him. We saw Coach this morning at Coach Graham Craig's introduction. We like the shorty shorts and the tight jerseys, which is a complete juxtaposition of
From when he first started at VSU and the Allen Iverson look was
the
in.
baggy jerseys. I think that's so funny.
Listen, great job on this, Allison, celebrating one of the all-around good guys, not just in basketball in our area, but in sports. Mike Helfer has had such an incredible career, worth celebrating.
100%.
Good stuff from him. As you said, big weekend for the Blazers, but it's going to be a big weekend on the road for Florida State and Florida A&M. More on the Rattlers and the Noles on the other side of this. Welcome back to your Full Court Friday. All right, so a weekend at home for the Valdosta State Blazers, but the Rattlers and the Noles both going to be on the road, Taylor.
Yeah, Ryan, well, let's start on the road with Florida A&M coming off a 2-0 week and SWAC Player of the Week honors for guard Sterling Young, who dropped 37 against Arkansas Pine Bluff last Saturday. Tough tests at Alcorn State and Jackson State await, but Coach Patrick Crary feels his team has been more than battle-tested for the challenge.
I went against two premier coaches, but you know, we feel like we have a premier team. We played a very tough first 3 games. And Bethune is one of the best teams in the league. Had them on the ropes, should have closed the deal. Southern's the #1 team in the league, and then Gramble's the defending champions on the road. And so we got our feet wet, and I think we're ready to go.
No one is further from home, though, this week than the Florida State men. After a disappointing showing earlier this week at Cal, the Seminoles sticking in California to pay Stanford a visit on the farm tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The Cardinals riding a 2-game win streak after throttling Miami at home and upsetting North Carolina in the Dean Dome last weekend.
And speaking of North Carolina, Chapel Hill is where the Florida State ladies will be in what could be a huge resume builder for Brooke Wyckoff's squad against UNC Sunday at noon. The Tar Heels 6-2 in ACC play. The Noles hoping to reverse their fortune on the road, where they're 1-4 so far this season. Of course, some tough tests on the road as well. Hey, shout out to the Thomas Nighthawks. They're also at home this weekend. Colin Cotter's squad hosting Point as well as the ladies. The fellas looking to get back in 500 on the year. The ladies looking to stop a 3-game losing skid. So hoops in South Georgia throughout the day. Big Ben, if you might want to turn on the TV, maybe stay warm. I know it's going to heat up, but hey, great to have basketball back. Great to have you with us. Thanks for watching Full Court Friday. We'll see you right back here next week.